Hello and welcome to WandrinDutch. Today we're going to be doing a quick video just discussing the Halo Infinite Battle Pass and some of the cosmetic issues that we've been coming across in terms of progression, etc. Why some of the fans are very unhappy about it and why the others are quite the opposite. Let's get into it. So, basically, if you haven't already heard of the issues with the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta so far, then we'll be getting into it in this video. So essentially, on the 15th of November, on the 20th anniversary of the Xbox and Halo lifetime, the Halo Infinite multiplayer dropped in beta form prior to its official release on the 8th of December. Along with the Halo Infinite beta came the Battle Pass, the progression system, cosmetics, etc., launching with 10 maps, and of course the initial Battle Pass and the initial season. That initial season had a few issues already, and has been extended instead of 3 months to 6 months. So the first season will already be extended by 3 months, which has pushed back some key items that would have been in the second season of Halo Infinite's pass, which includes potentially the co-op, and of course then further pushes back Forge for multiplayer. The key issues that we've been seeing across the board with the community are primarily focused on the speed in which you progress within the Battle Pass, not so much the level of cosmetics. However, we have seen a lot of disgruntled people with the level of cosmetics and the way they look. Primarily the cosmetics within the store, the paid cosmetics, look a lot better, a lot shinier, a lot more clean and crisp and good than those that you win within the Battle Pass and progress to unlock. Certain tags within the community have been renaming them Ashy Spartan, as they look a little bit more worse for wear. They look a little bit more battle worn, and when you see them alongside the esports paid cosmetics, for instance, they look a lot worse. Not in terms of fidelity or anything. The esports versions just look a lot cleaner. That's by the by. However, the main issue a lot of people are having is with the Battle Pass and the progression system that is in place currently. So at the moment, the progression system that is in place for Halo Infinite is based on challenges. And challenges only. The issue we have with the fact that it is based on simply challenges only, nothing to do with performance, nothing to do with winning games. There's no boosts for winning games, there's no boosts for being the best performer, no boosts for achieving objectives, there's nothing in terms of XP boosts for actually just playing the game properly. The issue you've got there immediately is that with the challenge-based system, when you're going into team-based games, such as Capture the Flag, for instance, or Hardpoint, you need your team to be doing the objective to win the game. However, the main issue is because everybody has these challenges, quite a large section of the Halo community are focused on doing their challenges and not the objective. So when you get into a game, there'll be some guy running around trying to get 5 kills with a bulldog shotgun instead of going to help capture the flag or defend your flag. There'll be potentially another guy going around knowing that he has to repulsor somebody off a cliff or repulsor somebody into oblivion So he'll be off doing that. There might be another guy needing to get a commando challenge, kill 15 people with a commando, so he has to wait by a section that generates commando rifles to do that objective. And then that means that nobody's actually doing the game or playing the game as intended. And that in itself is an issue, and one that I thoroughly agree with needs changing. The progression itself needs tied specifically to performance and the game mode. So if you're playing hardpoint, then the XP bonuses should come for capturing hardpoints, i.e. doing the objective. Other XP bonuses should be for capturing the flag. Another one if you're playing oddball, holding the ball for a certain amount of time, or your team winning or holding the ball for the most amount of time, etc. Getting XP bonuses for objective-based skills. If you're in Slayer, getting XP bonuses for getting the most amount of kills, or having a best kill-death ratio, or having a positive kill-death ratio, something along those lines. Team-based stuff that's actually going to benefit everybody and not just one person. So that one person will get XP for progressing, but the team benefits because then you end up winning a game. And of course then, there's no negative or positive side effects to winning or losing games because there isn't any progression based around it. That in itself is an issue. The second issue is that because it's linked only to challenges, is that when challenges become more difficult, then the progression slows down significantly. So for instance, if you've got to get 20 kills with a bulldog shotgun, that might take some time. First of all, you have to locate the shotgun on the map, and then you have to go out and get those kills. And if your enemy's much better than you, then you might be getting 1 or 2 kills with a bulldog shotgun around, and that's if it generates enough times, and you get it enough times in the game to be able to get those kills in the first place. The second issue is that they've only just implemented a slight positive increase there, and that is the implementation of XP for playing a match. So you get 50 XP. To level up, you need 1,000. Now, if you're only getting XP for challenges and playing a game, and your challenges are significantly more difficult each and every time, or very random, for instance, getting Ghost and steamrolling 5 people, but you never get a match where a Ghost appears or you never see a Ghost, then it's going to take you forever to unlock it, which means that you're just getting these 50 XP things all the time, which means it could take tens of matches to eventually level up, which is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. So the progression, even at lower levels, is far too slow, and that does need to be changed, and quickly. That is the main issue people are having. The cosmetics and the unlocks you get for the Battle Pass aren't significant, not worth your while. The challenge swaps don't really do much. The XP boosts don't last long enough. The XP boosts only still count even when you're not in game. So if you put an hour XP boost on, or a half an hour XP boost, then whether or not you're in a game, that's still counting. Personally, I think that needs to be paused. When you're not in game, then the XP boost is paused until you're playing around, and then the XP boost counts. Because a half an hour XP boost is literally 2 matches if you get into a game. If you don't, then it's 1 match. But let's get on to the reasons that I disagree with it as well. Halo Infinite has primarily been centered around, not even Halo Infinite. Games in general are meant to be fun. Halo Infinite multiplayer is the best, and you can quote me on this. It is the best Halo Infinite multiplayer online, or multiplayer in general, Halo there has been. It is the most fun. It is the most balanced. The weapons feel amazing. The gameplay is amazing. The maps are amazing. The overall fun factor of the game is insane. What we need to do as a community is just get back to having fun, enjoy gaming again. It's never been about progression, specifically on these types of free-to-play multiplayer progression schemes. In all of free-to-play multiplayer progression, the only objective is to level up to get more shiny armor in order to look prettier. There is no benefit to you leveling up. The only benefit of leveling up in Halo Infinite is in the ranked 4v4s. And the reason there's a benefit there, or a negative, is the better you get, the higher the rank you get, the matchups with players become higher. So if you're a Platinum 1 or a Platinum 2 or a Platinum 3 player, then you will face off against Platinum 1, 2 and 3 players in ranked 4v4. So the higher your rank goes, the higher the rank system is that you get slotted into when you're finding those matches. And that is a benefit to ranking up in the ranked mode. However, when we're discussing the actual gameplay, what is the purpose of playing games in the first place that we all need to get back to? It's playing games. If you want cosmetics, if you want to look prettier, it is a free-to-play game. Purchase the skin. People say, oh well, you shouldn't have to go out and buy skins, you shouldn't have to do this, you should be able to level up and get them. And no doubt they will fix it. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind they will fix it. They have had 1 year's worth of delay to get the game itself into the best state possible. And from a gameplay perspective, from a graphics perspective, from a sounds perspective, everything about the gameplay and the mechanics is absolutely on point. And that year has been spent absolutely well. This is the first time Halo as a franchise has done a battle pass. So I have no doubt there's going to be issues at the start, and there is issues. But I 100% have confidence that over the coming weeks and into the next month or so, and the months to come, the Battle Pass will simply get better and better, and there'll be optimizations to progression, etc. that will benefit everybody. But let's get back to the fun factor. Let's enjoy the game. Halo Infinite multiplayer is the best multiplayer in the franchise. Bar none. It is insane. So please, everybody, no more threats to developers, no more threats to people in the community that have an opposing opinion to you about whether the Battle Pass progression, whether or not they're not playing the game until it's ready, whether or not they're not playing the game until it's fixed, whether or not they uninstall it, whether or not they continue playing it. No matter what your opinion is, be kind to each other. Just enjoy the game. Have fun. If you are playing it, amazing. Please place your feedback to the developers so that they can make sure this Battle Pass gets into the state that we all want it to be in for future. For those of you who decided to uninstall it, please also do the same. Make sure you go to the developers via the official routes, submit your feedback constructively, and let them know how it can be improved. And I guarantee as a community, if we do things correctly, it will get fixed in the right way. 343 are listening. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Have fun, enjoy gaming, and we'll see you again next time. Goodbye.